What's the title?
It is open primaries.
I am going to, it's open primaries?
Yes.
That was already dealt with in the text of the charter. So I am going to rule,
How is it dealt with?
but we rule that that has already been considered by the convention. The time to have dealt with that would have been to have offered an amendment to the charter commission. But
Well, I don't want a commission.
Well, you've lost, so that's too late.
No, I mean like on this subject. We did not agree to.
You could have offered that at some other time. The committee has now decided, you had a right to disagree, there were some negative votes, to take all of those issues and give them to a commission.
But
That
the
means we've
commission
already
did not
voted on that.
specify open primaries.
It says, it addresses that question in the charter of the commission.
We were told by the campaign we could still bring up issues.
Who doesn't, I apologize, I thought that it had.
We talked this about the commission nominating process.
All right, well then we'll take it, go ahead.
Sure. Let's just go ahead and take it.
Okay, I have a petition here with 40,000 signatures supporting opening up our primary system. And the amendment is in Article 2, Section 4 of the Charter, and it changes the wording slightly. In Section E, it says to allow participation in good faith by all voters who are Democrats and voters who are not registered or affiliated with any party who wish to cast a Democratic ballot.
Is there further discussion? Oh, I'm sorry, are you through? Oh, I need 15 seconds, okay. Are there 15 seconds? Yeah, okay. You may proceed with your argument. You have some time left.
All right, this issue is important for the general election because independents is a very large percent of our population, and many of them lean Democratic but just wish to maintain some independence in their voting so they can vote for the best candidate. And many reliably in states like mine, like Illinois, they will vote on the Democratic ballot. And in certain states, such as New York, they have an excessively long waiting period for people if they want to change party affiliation of 6 months. And so that actually disenfranchises people from the system. And if we open up the primaries, the Supreme Court actually ruled that the state parties have the authority to tell the election boards to have an open primary. If we open it up, we are going to get good general election candidates because the independents are a large part of the general election vote. And it would also keep people from being disenfranchised, such as in New York, where you have to have your party affiliation declared 6 months ahead of time. It would encourage new people to join our party, and it would make the voters feel like they are being heard.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I, what is your proposal, what was filed, is it this number 10, this establishment of a commission for party enhancement, is that?
No.
All right, no, that's
No,
not.
it's on page 52
Page 52 of what?
of that document you sent us initially in the PDF.
It's a standalone resolution.
Right.
All right. Because, all right, they were wrong. Yeah, go ahead.
But your language is always, it's also in 10?
Yeah.
What did you say?
It's 35. Yeah, but it's separate. You're correct, go ahead.
Okay.
There was some confusion, go ahead.
Okay. So, there's a lot of young people who are registered as independents, a large portion of them. It would encourage them to vote in the primary because they would feel if they got to help choose our candidate, then they will come out for the general. And we want to have a really strong general election candidate who can beat the Republican, whoever that is, And basically, we need to pay attention to the independents' opinion because they may start factioning off into other parties and we will lose votes. With the more liberal Democrats, they may actually leave the party, and we want to keep them in the party. So I would encourage us to allow unaffiliated, we're not talking about Republicans or people who are in other parties, but just independent people who are unaffiliated in any party, to allow them to vote in our elections.
We will now proceed to a vote. All those in favor of the amendment will push number 1, and all those opposed will push number 2. Time for voting is expired. On this vote, 38 have voted yes, 114 no, and the resolution is defeated.